Hey guys, Danielle here. Thank you so much for watching today on whatever day you choose to watch it, but in this particular day for me it is a Tuesday. I started this video and I was going to talk about communication. And I still want to touch on that, but I kind of got inspired as I was recording my last video to touch a little bit more on something I think is kind of cool and really annoying, but also something we all do as humans. And that is picking projects and making them a priority despite them being paid or not. Now, if you are an artist who works full-time, an entrepreneur, if you will, obviously paid work takes priority, always, right? We have to make money in order to sustain our lives. I know that more than anyone, but what I think people don't think about is that, okay, let's say that I volunteer my time for a job in 2 weeks. It's just like a trade work shoot. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm just making this up. It's a trade shoot. It's something really cool with people that I appreciate and value and know that the project is gonna be really great despite if I'm getting paid or not or if anyone else is getting paid. Okay? So I have this shoot coming up. And then I get another booking the day before. Doesn't conflict at all, but it's paid. So for me, I see both of those things as important. I'm going to communicate to both of those people equally because they're both people. They both have projects to work on, and they're both putting time into something. Doesn't matter if it's getting paid or not because they still need me, and I've also agreed to these things. So I'm going to communicate with both parties with the same respect of time because they're both of value to me. Now, what I find is a lot of times when people commit to projects, they are excited in the beginning, and then they get blindsided by paid work and things that, maybe fog their excitement for said passion project or whatever. And I think that's a bit of a disservice. If passion project conflicts with paid work, there's a difference. If you have to pass and not do said free project for paid project, that's fine. We all do it. We have to. We're entrepreneurs. That's how we make money. If we don't do that, then we don't make money. And most people in that group will understand, and it will be rescheduled for a more, flexible time for everybody. But something that I've noticed, of course, is that, people don't take it as seriously. They take on a project, they commit to it, they're excited, they're all in, and then when it comes time to actually doing the work, it's really difficult to communicate with them because they're busy with other things. Now, I don't want to be perceived as someone who's high-strung and expects people to be on their, 100% communicating every freaking hour, here and there, but I do think that, if you have a level of commitment at the beginning, that it should be through and through the entire project until the end of the project as much as possible. Now, if there's a point where you feel that you don't feel connected to it anymore and you don't want to do it, then maybe speak up because really there's probably other people who would enjoy to take that position instead of you, and you're really not helping the project by being halfway there. And that can apply to anything. I mean, that's the same with relationships or anything else, but I think that my point is you aren't doing anybody a favor by not fully committing to a project, despite if you're getting paid or not. And if you don't want to do trade projects with people, or you don't want to, donate your time, then don't commit, or at least communicate within the project if you've already committed to it, that, hey, I have these things going on, those are priorities, I still am into this, I just apologize, whatever, I can't be available all the time, but I will try to get as much of my, energy to this as I can. That's fine. That goes back into communication to properly and adequately give people information so that they're not wondering why you're not responding to emails or why you're not doing the, your end of the work. And where I go with that is, say you do that. We've all done it. I mean, I've committed to projects, and of course it happens, that I can't do them for whatever various reasons, or of course I get bombarded with other things. It just is a part of the industry. It's the nature of being a freelance artist. It is what it is. However, make sure that you are aware of that, and make sure that you are apologetic, or that you genuinely feel some sort of feel something for the people that you're supposed to work with that you've kind of let down. And remember that you've let those people down now. You don't know where those people are going to be later in your future of your career. And you might miss opportunities because that person that you flaked on 2 years ago or whatever might be in a position of power to hire you for something that could be a big deal. So, I mean, that's obviously the likelihood of that happening is 50-50, but karma to me is real, right? You get what you put into things, and if you are so absent-minded to everything around you, you're going to miss out on opportunities and not know why. And I think that's a really big lesson for a lot of people. And it's unfortunate that that's how it is, but I guess that does separate the people who are more serious than others. And I want people to understand that money isn't everything. Of course, we need it to survive, but having genuine concern for other people's time and respect for their time is really, really valuable. And just communicating if you can't do something, and not just sitting around for people to contact you and to, follow up and just communicate things properly. Respect goes such a long way in this industry, and in indie industry, and in this entire world. Everybody deserves a little bit of respect. And not everything is about money. I hope that's helpful. I mean, I know that was more of a rant and less of a topic, but I think, every little bit of information that we can put into ourselves and be reminded every single day that we need to do better, I think we all need to hear that. Not just the people that I'm talking about, because there's at least 10 people I can reference in the past few years who have done that to me, and I'm sure that I'm on a list of people who I've probably done that to as well, but we all need to be reminded of it, myself included. Have some kindness, have respect for others. Don't take on things if you can't handle them, and if you can handle them, but you want to do them, but you don't have the capacity at the moment, communicate that so that people don't have a bad opinion of you because of your negligence to a project that might mean a lot more to other people on it. So yeah, I think that's enough. But yeah, that's my thoughts today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Oh yeah, and subscribe please. I'm trying to get more subscribers, so subscribe and watch my videos and and comment, and then if there's anything that you want me to talk about, I will absolutely cover anything if you ask me. Okay, bye.